Is this Shirley's tower? Get out of here. Let's look at a picture real quick. Okay. Okay. Am I hindering myself by doing this right now? Because she said to come back, or I don't know where else to go except up and forward. So you do know what happens in it. I just remember the first time watching it, it was pretty sweet. Fighting against the old dragoons are some of those fun fights in the game. Can I do that now, or do I need to progress and come back? Because she said I have to talk to Diaz first. Herpes step. Oop, I felt my timing was slipping that whole time. Oh, we're almost at 200. Nope. Bam, bam, bam. She does do the splits at the end too. That's kind of funny. Unsure? Okay. Well, we're just going to climb. We're going to climb and we're going to find out, because if anything else, I just want to find that last Stardust so I can keep on track with my walkthrough that I got going. Climb, climb, climb. Climb, climb, climb. What's in here? Ah, I think that's it. There it is. So I should be at 46 now, which is all of the Stardust on disc 3, up to disc 3, yep. Sweet. He's in the root over here. If each Dragoon was like a mini-boss, then that would be some pretty sweet XP. And I like me some XP. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. It's getting stronger. Ah, there it is. Well, it was gonna happen eventually. I'm fine with it happening tonight. It all stems from the beginning of the stream, where I missed I missed 15 in a matter of like 5 minutes. It was pretty sweet. Perky step. Third hit. Third hit. Oh, I didn't realize who was going. I was using the corresponding Dragoon with the old one. It's just more satisfying to me. That makes sense. That would be pretty cool. There was a fight like that in Xenosaga 3. That if you had never played Xenogears, you would never have noticed what was going on. But it was way towards the end of the game. And Xenosaga had a whole thing. It was supposed to be 6 games. They crunched it down to 3 because of a whole bunch of different reasons. And graphics changed, voice actors changed. It was all weird. And they were at one point going to connect it to Xenogears, and then because the company's switching over, they didn't connect it to Xenogears, and then they thought about doing it again. It was the whole thing. But at the end of 3, you get into a boss rush fight, and if you've played Xenogears, although they never connect them, in the boss rush, you're fighting the ultimate gears from Xenogears, which is pretty cool. And I tried to find a copy of Xenosaga 3 to play through again because I remember it actually being pretty decent. And it is super expensive. Like, stupid expensive. What is it with that third step? Am I going too soon? It's like I can get the... I can get the timing of it when I'm countered, but I can't get the timing of it when it's not countered. Oh well. We'll get there. After you meet Diaz, please visit this place again and lead their souls to heaven. Surely I will. I think right now any one of my Dragoons could match up except for Miranda's, because I did not use her at all in my grinding session. Down, down we go. At the bottom, if you open the safe in the mansion, when you get to the bottom, you can open up a door and get a secret character. That's a Final Fantasy VII joke. Blue's too fast, gray's too slow, I think. Yeah, so it's keep being gray, so... I don't know, let's watch it. Of course, I'm probably never going to miss it again. But just in case I do miss it, let's pay attention to what I'm doing wrong. She's not one-shotting those guys yet. No, I'm a witch. Who's hurting? I think it was Albert that's hurting. All-out attack. Uh-oh. You did it to my guy with my Phantom Shield. What an idiot. A bit too slow? Okay. You kill the witch. Kill the witch! Some of those flips are a little unnecessary, Dart. You might be right, but I was so focused on the third one that I missed the last two. Whoops. Man, I had like a long stream of not missing that one at all. And now I can't hit it. It's these old bones of mine. We'll go this way. Yes, 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 yes. Rose's hairband? What would Rose's hairband be doing here? Of course I'm going to put on Rose. I mean, I don't know what context clues are, but if I did, I would find that suspicious. Down, down, down we go. I wonder who that goes on. This looks like critical path. I'm gonna go back and see if I can. That other door leads to the other. Rose's diary. What? One monster. Ah. Oh, one shot. If Mir's gonna start one-shotting people, that's gonna be nice. Hey, it's real nice right there. Boom, 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 boom. Other chest? Yes. Yes. Ah. Nobody's even hurting now. Do I have a cheapo? I don't. Oh, I don't need that. I don't need a smoke ball. I don't need an attack ball either. But smoke ball, I need less. Spirit potion? Yeah. That could be useful now. To drop a rainbow breath for free, basically. In case I need it. Shauna! We found you! Shauna! Uh-oh. Diaz, here are all the 3 divine moon objects. There are no more obstacles to hinder our utopia. Release the girl. Poor choice of words. Fine. Good catch, Dart. It was like catching my baby sister. Diaz, what are you going to do with the divine moon objects? Didn't you hear it from Lloyd? My only desire is the advent of the last species. The licking tongue. If you're the true Diaz, you should know what that implies. Total destruction. What? What did you? Lloyd, well done bringing me the moon gem, moon dagger, and the moon mirror. Now we can let the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, the last species we desire, the true Virage, arise. I will create the utopia you wanted after the Virage embryo purges the world. Everything so far was an overture to that. Lloyd, he showed you a false utopia from the beginning. You deceived me. My utopia exists in the future of this world. What I desire is the creation of the future, not the destruction of this world. I don't need you anymore. You've been bounced. Duh. See ya. Diaz, what are you thinking? He had the Dragon Buster. I really wanted that. I don't need to hide anymore. Cutscene? Cutscene? Oh. Come on, Shauna, get it together.
It's been a while.
Wait. Wait.
Dart.
Who?
Father?
Father! What? Zeeg?
Oh, it cannot be.
Too many reveals. So many reveals that I kind of didn't realize what was happening. Is that Dart's dad and Zeeg? Is that really you, Dad? Now I have daddy issues. You died with Melbu Frama on each other's swords. Rose, what are you talking about? Now I can tell you everything. I had a burp. Oh, there was a hidden burp. The beginning of the world was an absolute nothingness. Darkness. The creator Soa sowed a seed to the earth, and his sister Susie sells seashells on the seashore to 66 sailors. This is the plan of Soa that created all species, the birth of the divine tree. Is that why Rose had a little lady boner for Dart? Because she reminded him of his dad, who was also 11,000 years old? We'll get there. Eventually, the fruit of the divine tree ripened and fell to the ground to fill the world with life. Gigantos from the 97th fruit. Minotaurs from the 99th fruit. Dragons from the 105th fruit. Humans from the 106th fruit. Winglies with magic power from the 107th fruit. In the end, the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was born from the 108th fruit. Soa desired the destruction and the regeneration of the world by the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. However, 11,000 years ago, Winglies found out the tragedy waiting for them and sealed the 108th fruit by separating the flesh and soul. The flesh of the god, the flesh of the Virage embryo, was taken away from the Winglies as the moon that never sets, that glows in the sky. You thought it was just a moon made of cheese, but you're wrong. And the soul of the god that was captured in the crystal sphere, and Melbu Frama kept it. Yes, to withdraw unlimited magic power from that, and to conquer the other creatures. However, even with unlimited magic power, the domination was not eternal. Humans arose with dragons in front. Nothing was their match because they obtained the power of the dragon. And finally, they drove Melbu Frama into a corner. I felt certain of human. Yep. My victory. And it was in the next moment, the spell of petrification cast by Melbu captured me. And then my girlfriend Rose totally got sad. I have waited for 11,000 years. Time almost eternal dissolved the spell of Melbu, and I was released from captivity. Days spent with Rose became the eternal past. And I lived as the father of Dart in this age, until that tragic day in Neat. Did you get all that? I cannot believe it. I'm here. That is a fact. Then both Dad and Rose are the heroes of the Dragon campaign? Yes, but that's not all. We're totally Soup's boyfriend and girlfriend. Humans made a mistake. Silly humans destroyed the crystal sphere, which was the container of the soul along with the royal capital Katessa. The Virage embryo, The god of destruction was exultant. It could now be born. The free soul released from the crystal sphere started to wander. In order to go back from the body he fell from the moon that never sets, to be born as the last god, and to destroy the world. Whoa! The soul without a body possesses the human body and heads for the moon that never sets by repeating the transmigration every 108 years. You now know the soul of the god of destruction is the moon child, the truth of the moon child in the legend. Count 108 years, baby, and when the moon that never sets glares in red, the moon child descends to the earth and shall give a holy blessing to the world. The holy blessing is the destruction and so is will. This is the fate that rules the future of the world. But there was one dragoon who found out about it. Are you ready for big time reveal? In the order to deter the birth of the god of destruction, she has had to kill the moon children by stopping her own time. She was even called a demon. That is the true self of Rose, the black monster. Bum bum bum! Rose is the black monster. Tell me it's not true. The moon child has to be killed, and the people around it too, before they become the servants of the god of destruction. Neat. 2. For 11,000 years there have been no exceptions. Why do you think I'm so dark, Dart? God! Why you? Why do you have to be the black monster? That's it. No, you're supposed to give her back. You jerk. What are you going to do? Let me tell you one more truth. Rose, you thought the Princess Livia you killed 18 years ago was the Moonchild, but it is not true. Livia had a twin sister. Brother. No. Shauna's the Moonchild. Bet you didn't get that from the very first cutscene of the game. Shauna is the soul of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. She'd be the goddess of destruction, right? I'll dissolve the signet of the moon that never sets and cross it with the Moonchild. Those are all words. Now, I have everything in my hands. And another burp. Release Shauna! No! And are you gonna kill her to save the world? Would you rather kill your best friend from childhood and also your girlfriend, or let the world be destroyed? I'll kill her. Ha! Rose has no chill. This is the limitation of humans. Zeeg, why? All is the will of the Creator Soa. My hands start the world, and my hands end the world. It's like a way cooler way to say I am the Alpha and Omega. Yes, fate desires it. Dad, wait. I don't want daddy issues too. Shauna! Boom. Boom. Pretty heavy. So, Rose's fiance, because they were going to get married. That's what that one cutscene in Fort Melbrag was about. They were going to get married as soon as the Dragon campaign was over, but he died by getting petrified. I just wanted to make sure I pressed the right button and didn't accidentally turn it off. Or at least she thought he died by being petrified. But not only did the spell wear off, but he 11,000 years later, sired another son named Dart, and is now trying to take over the world by destroying it. It's not really taking over the world, it's destroying the world to bring about Soa's ultimate vision. And then for every 108 years, I need you to do some math, Dragonling Dar. 11,000 divided by 108. So how many children did Rose have to kill? Moon and Fate. Because that is a significant number of children murdered by Rose in the last 11,000 years. I can still be part of the party, right? What is this, like, defeated walk they're doing? I'm totally beaten. We came all this way and we cannot go back. Yes, we did. No need to return. The city of Winglies, Rose said, is just over there. What was it called? Ulara? I hope we can find out what we should do there. 101 children dead. And that, yeah, you're right. That's just the moon children. She said everyone around them has to die too. So we're talking probably in the thousands of innocent people that Rose has murdered. I did the right thing by taking her out of my party. I hope so too. But now we know why she's so dark. Sup? Sup, baby killer? That's it's pretty dark when you think about it. Oh, there was 2 ways to go and a save point. Ugh. We're suddenly in the movie Dune. It's more like 100 moon children, though, because she didn't get Shauna. Am I right? Or was 101 plan? Shauna would have been 102. Alright, I'm going to go for about 20 more minutes. And then I'm going to have to call it a night. You can't just stop right there, you know what I mean? Who could imagine there is such a place under the ground of the desert? It must be a cavity created when the water dried up. And too much sugar! The world is going on without knowing anything. Without knowing until the end. I wonder if this little world has experienced an end like that. It's not determined yet. Our world will end. That's true. We are the heroes, and we are still here. Give me your sweet, sweet chess. I guess I'm gonna have to fall down. Edgelord with a capital L on that one. Because she had 101 babies on the end of her edge. You know what I'm saying? She killed them. Whoa! We're going Chrono Trigger rules on the enemies all of a sudden. But she didn't kill Dart. Why? It is Dune. 1134. Uh-oh. You know what that means. If you type out 1134 on a calculator and you turn it upside down, it spells hell. So far I'm perfect on disc 4. I'm gonna keep that rolling. I'm gonna keep that going. Momentum, baby. What was I saying? Probably. So Why, bless the maker, why would, whoa, I'm getting pulled in. Why wouldn't Rose recognize Zeke, Diaz, Dart's daddy, when she was destroying Neat? So, but what actually, I don't think that's a plot hole. I think what the more likely scenario is... Whoops! I stopped because I was getting ready to start talking again. I think the most likely scenario is Diaz just left him there. Diaz, Zeke / Dart Daddy was like, you stay here, I'm gonna go back and fight, and then just ran because he knew it was Rose. That makes more sense. All right, I'm back on track with Flower Storm. So, okay. So following that train of thought, that means Zieg, Diaz, Dart Daddy ran back and left not only Dart, but left his wife there, and then pieced out, completely running the other direction. His new thing, his new wife / mother of his new child, ran down to the city after him, and he pieced out, and then she just died. Oh, are they gonna talk about it? If they're gonna talk about it, don't tell me. Maybe I was just trying to piece it out in my mind. But you can tell me if I'm close. I like stories. I'm trying to become a professional storyteller. Perfect. Yeah, but the implication of that is pretty cool. Oh, they're just there. If I fall down here, am I going to get a chest? Uh-oh. Nope. It is a plot point? Okay. Then we'll wait for it. We'll wait for it to be revealed. See ya. Are you excited about seeing Dune? I think that big one. Good theory, not really close. I like my theory better. I mean, I'm an amateur writer. So, uh-oh. I was bragging about being an amateur writer, and I fell right on a chest. Yeah. Oh, I can't carry any more items. Redeemed Utaku, was that a yes to the you're excited to see Dune? With Timothy Champagne or whatever that guy's name is that everybody loves. Healing rain. So I'm not going to find out to the end game? Okay. So be it. Because I'm telling you right now, I remember Rose being the black monster. 150%. I do not remember Diaz being Dart's dad. At all. So it'll be a surprise, whatever the plot point is. But legit, Rose being the black monster is the last story beat I remember. Not a huge movie, not a huge on movies. Probably catch it when Netflix gets released. I'm 50-50 on it. I hadn't read Dune until maybe it was at the beginning of the pandemic. Was when first time I read it. Nope, that was too soon. That one I knew for sure because I was thinking about something else. So I never watched the old movie with Jean-Luc Picard in it. So I really didn't know anything about it until I read the book. And then I was like, book's okay. Maybe it was too overhyped. I'm not saying it was bad writing. I'm not saying it was bad story. I think it was just, I had it too overhyped before I read it. But there are a lot of people in that movie that I like. Including, I don't know if Katie Crafty Mom is still in the chat, but she's got a big crush on Batista, and she will not admit it. Aw, I did that right. The game was wrong on that one. When, my wife did not watch wrestling, professional wrestling, growing up. And I watched it every Saturday morning. So when I was old enough to have a TV and pay for cable myself, dadgummit, I was going to watch wrestling because I wanted to. And it was in the ruthless aggression era. And, you know, John Cena, baby Randy Orton, and Batista. And she would watch it with me, and she'd be like, "I'm not interested in this stuff. This is baby stuff, you know." And then Batista would come on the screen, and she would be like, "Oh, who's that?" And I'd be like, "Oh, his name's Batista. He wasn't the Rabid Wolverine. What was Batista's thing? He's the Animal, Batista." And she'd be like, "Oh, Batista. Okay." And then like he would get into a fight with someone. And she would be like, "Oh, this guy can't beat Batista. Like, surely this guy could not beat Batista ever." And, ever since then, like, I was like, "Hey, guess who they just announced going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy?" She's like, "Oh, who?" And I'm like, "Batista." And she's like, "Oh, really?" Ask her what her favorite Marvel movie is. If she's still in the chat, ask her what her favorite Marvel movie is. And we'll see if we can find a connecting string between those stories. You enjoyed the book but never got past the second Dune book? I did not read past the first one. But I have heard people enjoy them. And I don't want to take away from anybody's enjoyment of anything. So I'm not going to sit here and trash it. Not that I would trash it. I'm just... I don't know. I'm talking out of my monster here. What is happening? Where am I? No! What a fool I am! Shouldn't have been bad-mouthing Dune. Oh, can I drink your water? See, I meant to do that on purpose. I wanted to get healed up. See, guys, when you think you're about to go right, if you go left, you'll fall down a hole and you'll come to a spring and you'll get healed with a oasis there. You know, pro tip for you. I in no way was just trying to figure out what was on that side of the screen and accidentally walked into that. Are we going to see you this weekend, Redeemed Otaku? If that's the case, I will be super pumped. We'll take a picture together and I will put it on my Instagram. Dragonling, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I'm going to show you the picture that I put up there because I think you would get a kick out of it. It's going to be the picture in the upper left-hand corner. 1 second. There it is. The hardest part of that one was making the Chet Manley word. Spiky Beetle? Nah, I get that. I couldn't get into the Shannara books. I just recently tried to read the first one, and the guy who recommended them to me said, skip the first book. And he's like, skip the first book, because the first book is basically just it's almost like a retelling of Lord of the Rings, except not Tolkien. Ah, I missed the... Oh, no, I didn't. Whoa. I thought I missed that last one. So he said skip that one and start with the second book. Well, thank you. And I didn't listen, and I read the first one, and I got about halfway through the first Shannara book and totally fell off. I should have listened to him, but he guarantees me that they get awesome later on in the series. Should have listened. Don't go left. Go stage right. Yeah, I've been enjoying making those making those different pictures and throwing them up on Instagram. But it's like, it's pretty funny, because I'll throw it up on Instagram, and nope, I'll right now I don't care, because I'm just talking to you guys and having fun, but still keeping track. So I'll put it up on Instagram, and I'll be like, you know, I'll put it all with all the tags of Twitch streamer, Twitch affiliate, Legend of Dragoon, link in bio, you know, all the tags you're supposed to use. And then I just instantly, I mean, like 2 seconds after I put that up, it'll get liked by some kind of conglomerate bot. It'll send me a bunch of messages like, "Oh, I love your stuff. Promote it on Twitch streamers with a Z." All this other stuff. Like, so the instant I put something up, it automatically gets botted. You made it through the seconds, but it felt like a slog, so you didn't continue beyond that. Well, you did better than I did. Ah! But I inherently am not a fan of fantasy. I find fantasy hard to keep my attention. That doesn't mean I don't try. I like to Name of the Wind.
Blazing Dynamo!
Nope. Jeez. Man, what really sucks about that is I know the problem is the third hit, and I keep missing it. But that's fine. I am none too plussed about it. I don't want your attack ball. Get that out of here. Get that attack ball out of here. Ah, more desert, you say? Okay, I've got to be careful running towards things that I can't see. Is this an exit? Nope. Ah! I don't want to fall down because I don't want to start over. When you get out of this fight, press down. When you get out of this fight, press down. When you get out of this fight, press down. When you get out of this fight, press down. Don't forget. I actually had somebody send me an email at work the other day and said, hey, can you do this for me? And I was like, oh, yeah. And then the next day he sent an email to somebody else to say, hey, remind him to do this for me, because he said he was gonna. And the other guy said, hey, this guy just sent me an email saying to remind you to do this for him because you said you were going to do it. But you did it, right? And I'm like, yeah. No, I forgot. But I lied and said I didn't. And then I did it immediately. I have over 10,000 gold. I can buy another Phantom Shield now. No, down! Oh, I almost forgot, and you guys didn't remind me. Oasis. Water! Yes, drinking strange water is my favorite. It's refreshing. Hear no monster. We can rest now. The person who wrote Kongol's dialogue, not top notch. Not the worst, but, you know. What will the Winglies and Olara know? They should know the way we, or at least I, should take. So there's no need for you to come. You bitch! Are you saying that? Don't you understand? It's no longer a problem for you alone. You just found it out a couple of days ago, and now you think you can judge me? You don't know me. It is not as easy as pursuing one Wingly. Yes! Miranda! You did it! You say it was easy? Don't be so conceited. Stop it. Just give her one more, and then call it a day. I won't lead us anywhere. It won't lead us anywhere. Rose, nobody can understand the weight of the fate you have carried by killing 101 babies. But I said that, and then my brain went to 101 Dalmatians joke, and then I got mad at myself that my brain went there. And it caused me to just shut down. So, wipe it, go back, forget about the last 30 seconds of the stream. We're going to start again in 3, 2, 1. Rose, nobody can understand the weight of the fate you have carried, but we can at least lighten the burden for you. That's why we're going with you. If you have the strength to argue, we can go on. Pretty deep stuff. Come on, get inside me. There is no other way, is there? That's right. Bing. Bow, bow. We're going to get out of the desert, and then I'll call it a night. Holy cow, I've been playing this for 46 hours. That's awesome. Quite a bit. A couple hours of that was grinding last night while watching Ghost Adventures. Whoa, bro! He totally missed that edition, bro! Shh, 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 shh. Did you hear that? Whoa, bro! Oh, my goodness. Oh, Jeezy Pete's. We might not make it out of the desert tonight. The only thing that would be disparaging is if I miss armor. Oh, this means there's a lot of places to fall. I know I was making jokes, but someone just knocked on my door softly. There is a haunted room in where I work. And it just so happens to be right outside the bathroom that I use. And I say it's the bathroom I use because nobody else uses that bathroom, because the room right outside of it is haunted. Well, there's nowhere else to go but here. I'll use the bathroom, and then when I get out of it and I close the door, I will hear someone whistle in my ear. Like, whistling so much to the point that, I mean, it's right next to my head, and the first time it happened, I thought it was one of my staff members playing a joke on me. Like, they popped out from wherever they were and whistled in my ear to spook me. Nope. Just the ghost. Okay, so if I fell in on that side and I was right by it, that means if there is a thing to my left here, then I'm going to go down that, and I'm going to get this chest. Nope. I can tell you guys a couple ghost stories about where I work. I work at a very weird, scary, and dangerous place. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to call it here. I'm right at the 2-hour mark. I did what I set out to do, which was I made it to disc 4. Did some work on their Ultimate Editions. So far I'm doing pretty good. I don't know how long disc 4 is, but I think my plan will be that I will go to the end. I will play the game to the end, and then I will go back and do the super bosses. So I'll probably make a couple safety saves. You know how the safety saves go. I'll make a couple safety saves, so when I do get done, I can go back, grind up, do the super bosses on stream. It'll be pretty sweet, but I really I want to know what happens in the game. I'm 100% locked in. I need to know what happens.